All right, welcome everybody. If you are just joining, kindly state your name and where you are joining from. Kindly state your name and where you are joining from. So today we have with us our speaker, which is Oluwaseun Solomon. He's going to be taking us through on how you can launch your agribusiness successfully, the strategy you need, and how to implement that strategy. So let me know from your end if you can hear me. If you can hear me, can you just type you can hear me right in the comment section? All right, Anatu Gaba from Kaduna, thank you. Thank you for joining us. So if you are just coming, just state your name and where you are joining from. Just state your name and where you are joining from. So this is our speaker for today, which is Oluwaseun Solomon. He's an agribusiness entrepreneur who has built a successful agribusiness in the agricultural sector. So he's going to be taking us through a wonderful session on how to launch your agribusiness, and it's just going to be for just 30 minutes. So without wasting so much of our time, I welcome and I invite on board Mr. Oluwaseun Solomon. So you can go ahead, sir. You can go ahead and speak to us.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good
I
afternoon,
hope you
sir.
can hear me.
Yes, yes, I can.
All right, give me a few minutes. Let me get some things right here. I'm trying to get a better audio.
Okay, okay. So welcome on board, Rejoice from Enugu. I can see you. Welcome, Timilulu Sharon from Lagos State. I can see you. So while we are waiting for our speaker to get back, I learned that some of you are having some kind of issues taking your week 2 quiz, and well, it has been rectified at the moment. So just be rest assured that if you have not taken your quiz, after now you can go back and take your quiz. It has been rectified and has been done for you guys finally to be able to take your quiz. So all right, so if you are a scholarship student watching this at this moment, can you just type in one word how your week has been? How your week has been? Has it been good for you? How has the course been so far? Can you just type in the comment section? How has the course been so far? All right, Javan, I think I'm very familiar with you joining us. So thank you for joining from Kenya. Thank you. All right, that's Lami Sherm. Where are you joining from, Lami? Sherm, can you hear me? All right. Okay, let me just go ahead. If you can hear me, if you can hear me, can you type in the comment box that you can hear me? All right, thank you, Content Up TV. Why don't you guys use your real name? My week has been awesome. I'm enjoying the training, especially week 2. All right, that's great. So, there are a lot of benefits that we have highlighted for you guys to have even after your scholarship program, which is opportunity for partnership and internship. All right, thank you very much for joining us back, Mr. Oluwaseun Solomon. You can have the stage now. You can have the stage now. You can go ahead and speak now.
I can't hear. Oh, I cannot hear. I'm finding it difficult to hear you.
Yeah, can
Are you with me?
can you hear me now? Yes, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. Can you hear me? I can hear you. You can speak.
Audio, audio. Bring the
It,
earpiece.
I can hear you.
Okay, Mumbo. Okay. Uh-huh. Yes. Now I can hear clearly now. So I hope you can all hear me.
Mm, no, like no.
Can you hear me now?
No, you can't. Yes, I can.
Okay, clearly. Perfect. So are we good to go? Mr. Samuel, are we good to go?
Yes, we are good to go. I think we lost the network. We are good to go.
Oh, okay. So thank you for the platform, and I am grateful for this privilege to address young entrepreneurs in Nigeria, and it's a big platform for me. I do tell people that nothing is too small. It is your eyes, your sight, the way you are seeing it. So you are seeing it from a very small uh, angle. So if you can look deeper, or if God open your eyes to see clear, or to see deeper, you will understand that it's not small. So your definition of small is what you should change. So what you are calling small to some people is not small. So this is not a small platform, and it's not a small um, privilege. So I'm grateful. Now to introduction, I am Oluwaseun Solomon. People call me African Farmer Molebi, and is that's my brand. And the idea behind the brand is just to bring African farmers together. There's this in idea of cluster farming. That is what you can do alone. What seems to be difficult for just one person to do. When we come together as one family, we'll be able to achieve it. So that is the idea behind the brand. And we want Africa to feed the world. And to achieve that, it is not just one man's work. So it is a cluster, a group, the formation of African farmers. So that is the idea behind the brand. And I'm very happy to be addressing young farmers in the house. So quickly going through what we are the topic we have for today. I hope you can still hear me, Mr. Samuel.
Yes, we cannot hear you. He's trying to fix up his
Okay,
internet.
okay. Your name, please. Your name.
My name is Stanley.
Okay. I want to. I don't know how many people we have online, so I would like to hear from everyone, or even if it is just or randomly we just have, so I can relate with those names as we keep going. So I have Stanley. Stanley, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Mr. Samuel is back. Thank you. I hope. Should I recap or I should just go ahead
No,
with
go
the?
ahead. Go ahead. I've been on the stream. I've been listening to you. I'm just at the
Okay,
backstage.
very good, very good. So that is all about what is behind. Let me say the idea behind the brand. So I've been able to do one or two things in the agribusiness space. I've been able to set up fruit and vegetables farm. I've been able to do arable crops, and even in the livestock game, I have played my roles, and also in the commodity market, in the commodity aspect, I've been able to play a major role in the commodity aspect. Also in training people and raising agents of transformation in the agribusiness world. God has given me the grace and the privilege to do that. So, and that is, I'm not saying that I'm the best man for the job or I'm that uh, experienced in the field. I have bigger people that have gone further than myself in this space. But we celebrate everyone, and we believe that there is more, and we can always do better than yesterday. So, going straight to what we have for today, how to start, the strategy, and the implementation. Let me start with this talk or with this statement. People used to say talk is cheap. That is, talk is cheap. It's always good. It's very easy. It's very smooth to talk. You can easily say a thing, but the main thing is implementing it. Apart from all this discussion, I've been to many agri platforms. I've been invited to different, even physical discussion on TV, on radio, on different parts, in different areas. But at the end of our discussion, I've discovered that many of us don't take action. We don't implement. We don't put into practice what we have discussed or what we want to do, and that is why many lands are lying fallow. That is the reason why many of us, we seems to see, or we see those things that we have discussed as challenges. But the moment you take action, the moment you start something, or you implement your decision, your the discussion or the idea, you put it into action, you will see that what you even think is a challenge or is a problem, the problem is not as big as you are thinking. The problem is in your mindset. So we need to change our mindset as young people. We want to change the narrative. We used to say that our fathers did agriculture. We are doing agribusiness. Now, agribusiness is not the same as agriculture. The way our forefathers did it is not the way we are doing it now. Many things have changed. So, this is the sector or the space you found yourself, and you want to enter into it. So, we need strategy. We need to know how to enter, how to operate, what are the things to do, and even when you now get there, so how to leverage on the opportunities, the strengths, the weaknesses around it. Then we have the big guys in the industry. So how do you want to survive the heat coming from different aspects? Again, apart from the competition, what's how will you scale up and become a sustainable farmer? Because that's my introduction most times. I don't tell people that I'm a sustainable integrated farmer. That is, I want to bring things together. I'm advocating for zero hunger, and I want to ensure that this is sustainable. So if the idea is not sustainable, then it is not, it won't help you. You cannot fly with it. So the first thing I am noting, or I want us to understand today, before you start any agribusiness, before you enter into this sector, is think about a sustainable solutions that can fly. Think about what will push you, a sustainable solution, a lasting one, something, a solution you can bring that you will understand that this thing will last. And that will take me to our value proposition. We need to understand our value. What is the value? What's the answer you are bringing to the question on ground? The question we have, or the challenge we have, is hunger. The challenge we have is food insecurity. The challenge we have is food scarcity. Okay, looking at it now, take a look at the Ebola outbreak in the north. A basket of tomato in the farm, or sorry, in the market today is 50,000 naira. Some places 47,000, some places 55,000. In some other area, they sell 48,000 a basket of tomato. Yes, it is a jackpot for farmers who are not experiencing the outbreak, but it is not a good one for the economy. Many people now cannot afford tomato. So even if farmers that have the tomato would make money, how many of them? I heard that from the reports I got. They said those farms that are experiencing the Ebola outbreak, it will take them 3 years before they can come back to business, before they can clean up the entire outbreak. It takes them 3 years. Now, excuse me. Now, if as a farmer, you're a young person coming into the agribusiness space, you want to play a major role in aquaculture, you want to be a sustainable uh, fish farmer, or you want to play a role in the livestock farming, now you need to think about sustainability, scalability. Is your idea, your solution scalable? Is it sustainable? Think about it. And don't just come and add to the darkness. We're not looking for people that will add to the darkness. We're looking for people that are bringing light. So you are bringing solution. See yourself as a solution provider, not someone that will add to the darkness. If you are seeing yourself that way, then you have a smooth ride in this space. So before I start motivating you, I will not want to tell you, oh, do this, get your capital, do your business, get your own fish farm, do this, and I won't just talk about that. But I'm telling you what we are experiencing, and what is keeping many of us in business is the sustainability of our solution. That is, come rain, come sunshine, come any challenge, we can face it, and we'll always thrive in the business. So that's the big question I have for everyone this afternoon. Is your idea sustainable? Now, looking at it again, you want to launch into the agribusiness space. You want to play a role in aquaculture. You want to thrive. Now, the first thing I would like you to know is, as I'm even talking, I can see on Mr. Samuel's round neck that the name of the academy, or the name of the brand. Now, that is what I want to talk about. Many of us, many young people don't know how to make noise about our business. We don't know how to put our business on our head. We don't know how to make noise, and we are making the wrong. We are making the noise in a wrong way. We are shouting, and the audio is not getting to the right channel. Now, how do you want to make the noise about your brand? How do you want to, make people know that something new has come in this industry? A major player has also come, even if you are starting small, even if you are yet to even you are yet to build or have a structure. I mean, a lasting structure, but you're already making noise about the brand. And that was the idea behind Mirinda. Then before they launch the product Mirinda, the three orange men were going around Lagos. Then I remember they were going around Lagos. They were giving free drink, and people were like, "What's up with these three orange men? What are they bringing?" So everybody was anticipating. So as a young person, you want to launch into the agribusiness space. The first strategy is have a sustainable idea, a lasting idea, that whatever comes your way, you will keep standing, and nothing will push you out of the business. Secondly, is build a brand. A brand that nothing will change it. And you are, as you are building the brand, you are inscribing your own signature in the agribusiness space, and that is what will fly. Even where you, when you are not there, in your absence, your brand will speak for you. That is the second thing. I don't have luxury of time. I don't have the entire time, so I need to just pick touch about those points. Then I will talk about the implementation, and I summarize there. Sorry, sorry. There was just, let me, saw a call came in. I need to just okay. Let's continue. Sorry about that. I hope you can hear me, please.
Yes,
I hope you can hear
yes,
me.
yes, yes. Okay, let's wait for him to be back. I think he's having calls coming in at the moment. All right. So the first thing he mentioned is let your idea be sustainable.
Sorry,
Let your
sorry. A
idea be
call is
sustainable.
interrupting
All right.
and affecting the
All
network.
right.
I hope you can hear me, please.
Yes, we can. We can hear you.
But I can't hear you.
We can hear you. We can hear you.
But
You
you
can
can
go
hear me,
ahead.
right? Can I
Yes, yes,
continue? All right. Okay.
yes.
Good. So I was talking about having a sustainable idea, and secondly, building a brand. So don't just enter into the space and, excuse me, without having something that can speak for you. Because we want to know. We want to know what you are bringing. And your brand will talk about your solution as well. So the third thing to do when coming into the space, when before you come into the agribusiness space as a young person, the third thing is come with a mindset of excellence and precision. Don't come, with this, local mindset. Yes, it's true. You might not have everything in place at the inception, but come and add value. And you cannot add value if you're not excellent. You cannot add value if you're not lucrative. You cannot add value if you don't have precision. So you have precision, excellence. These are the two things. You must come with that mindset into this space. Else you will keep repeating what others have been doing. You will keep doing what others have been doing and getting the result of others. If you want to get an extraordinary result, or you want to get a different result, a better result, then do what others are not doing, or bring a solution that is speaking excellence and precision. Again, you are coming into the agribusiness space, you are coming into a agricultural family. You want to play a role in this business. You want to do something. You want to be, you want to make your money. Of course, the business, everything is just to make money. You are just coming to make money. I'm also doing business to make money. It's not a charity organization. So the question I want to ask you is, do you have a market model? You have a model for your market? Do you have off takers? Have you built a market structure? Do you have where your market will go? Don't just produce, don't just, even if you want to be an aggregator, do you have a sustainable market or off takers? Is there a need for what you want to produce? That is the thing. And be careful of the kind of market you enter into. So you not end up making loss. So you not end up being frustrated. That's the biggest lesson I learned recently about marketing. Marketing is very important. Marketing, sales conversion, understanding how to launch into the market, how to assess the market, what to do. So this is another point you must understand. Time will fail me to start talking about all these things one after the other. So please, you can take notes, or if the session is being recorded, you can listen over again, and I will appreciate Subsequently, if I can answer some other questions people will ask, and or if there's any session, if there's any room for questions and answer, no challenge. I will appreciate that. So build a market structure. Have a structure for your market. Don't produce and now start looking for market. No, before you produce, before you go into the business, you must be sure of your off takers. Be sure that you have a market ready, a ready market. Again, which is, I think, this is even the biggest point. The biggest point is go for knowledge. Many young people in this space are they are jumping, they are skipping process. They don't want to go for knowledge. They don't want to learn. Listen, you cannot thrive. You will you will not do well in the business if you lack knowledge. And if you lack knowledge, as I've said, go for knowledge. Gather your knowledge, gather information, learn from those that have gone ahead of you. When you learn from them, learn from their mistake, get yourself a mentor. What it takes your mentor 4 years to achieve, it will take you 4 minutes of listening, and you will not fall into that same error. Your mentor have paid the price to learn the hard way. Must you also learn the hard way? That's the question. You shouldn't learn it. Many of us are falling victim of different mistakes and errors or challenges today because we refuse to allow people put us through. Listen, even the Bible says, sorry, I'm using the Bible, the word of God says that in the multitude of counselors or counsel, there is safety. So you have people that can guide you, that can put you through, that can tell you what to do and show you the way. Let them hold you by the hands. This is Mr. Samuel. I know he has someone that is like a father to him in the business. I likewise me, I have people I can run to. I have people that can put me through, that can show me the way. These people have gone ahead of us. Let's learn from them. And that is how to gather information, gather knowledge, learn. Young people, don't skip any process. Don't run away from don't run away from information. It will help you. It will help you in any way. And if you think you know more. If you don't know, open up. You will get information. Run to people that can mentor you. Talk to them. They will give you information. They will help you. Some will not even take any amount from you, but they will give you right information that will make you scale up, and you will elevate your game and become a better agribusiness entrepreneur. So, excuse me, I've told you that you should go for knowledge. Again, before I move to the last thing, then we can now, go to the next. I can now hand over to Mr. Samuel. Before I move to the last thing, on this issue of knowledge, let me talk about association too. Build the right network of people for your business. Create the right association. Listen, in this agribusiness space, many people are not real. Some are going nowhere, yet they want you to follow them. They don't have anywhere they're going, but they want you to follow them. Listen, be careful of your association, even in this business. Be careful of the people around you. Sometimes those people around you, your association, the network of people you have built. Oh, you are an aquaculture farmer. You want to go into aquaculture. Go and look for people that have succeeded. Don't get it wrong. I said succeeded, or people that have a track record, or people that have built a structure, a model in the aquaculture space. These are the people that you should build as your network. Don't gather the wrong set of people. Listen, eagles don't flock. Eagles don't flock. When eagle is soaring high in the sky and he sees another bird, listen, that other bird you are seeing is an eagle. Eagles don't flock. Listen, understand when to run alone, understand when to allow people surround you. And sometimes you need to man up and do it alone. You need that privacy, only you. And there's sometimes you need to do it with the help of people around you. So this is these are the things I want you to understand before launching your agribusiness, before entering into the space. It is very interesting. Agribusiness is interesting, is is not boring, and we want to encourage more young people to join. We want more, but I don't want you to make the mistake. I don't want you to enter into the errors many people have entered. Excuse me. As we are entering into the agribusiness space, many also are coming out of the space. Many people are coming out. As we have people coming in, many people are also coming out. But if you will last, I've told you, your solution must be sustainable. Then the final thing I want to mention is the God factor. See, if it's Ogun, Shango that you can serve, go and meet it. Let that thing guide you. If it is your pastor or your as a Christian, it's your own God you know, serve that God. As a Muslim, your own God you know, serve that God. The God factor. It speaks a lot. It will help you. There are many times you don't know that what you are doing as a agribusiness person is spiritual because you are obeying the law of God. God Himself is a farmer and you are obeying His law. So if you want that law to work for you, embrace that God. The law will not work if you do not embrace the God of the law. He is the one who brought the law. He is the one who owns this strategy, this principle. If you want Him to be part of it, hand over to Him now. Don't do it alone. You can't do it alone. You cannot do it alone. This brand you have built, it will go far. It will be announced. It will become an household name so long as you allow the God factor in that business. Don't think your power, your Facebook ad, your Instagram ad, your publicity will take you far. You need God. God can still do more than Facebook ad. So I'm not here to waste your time, but I'm here to tell you that you can't do it alone. You will struggle less. You will sweat less if you allow God. So that is it. Now that you understand how to launch, that is when you can now engage the capital you have. That capital, what you are looking for. Even if the capital is not coming, there are many ways. You need to go for financial management, financial knowledge. You need to get it. Many young people, once they enter into the agribusiness space, the problem is they don't have that financial education. And before you know, sorry, somebody is saying something. Okay, or maybe during the question and answer we can talk about that. So when you so when you go for the knowledge, sorry, I was trying to say something. Financial knowledge, get it and understand how to scale up. So if you don't have that financial knowledge, you will still end up running out of the business. So I don't want to. I've said a lot, and I'm supposed to dwell on all these inputs I have made. All these things I've said, I'm supposed to dwell on it and explain it for you to check your circumnavigation, check your paradigm, and understand if you are ready or not. And if you have started, use all these factors I've listed, use them to check yourself if you are gonna last, if you're gonna do well, or in no time something will sweep you off your feet in the space. So we are still doing well today. We are moving forward today because God is helping, because we understand, not that we are perfect. Yes, we still have many errors. If you are coming into the crop aspect, you're gonna face challenges in the livestock aspect, aquaculture and different parts, culture, this and that. You're gonna face challenges as well. So be ready for it. And when they come, fight them, tackle those challenges, and you will see that those challenges they are just there for you to do well, not because they want to bring you out of the business. They are there to check you. They are there to shake you. If you can stand your feet, then you will get it right. So I think at this junction, I need to put a pause. Then let's consider. Let me hand over to Mr. Samuel. Thank you so much for the time.
All right. Thank you very
I
much,
cannot. I can't hear.
Mr. Solomon. Can you hear me?
Try. I'm getting.
Can you hear me? Can anyone hear me? If you can hear me, can you say I? If you can hear me, can you say I? Can you hear me? Can you hear me, sir?
Here now.
All right. All right. So, all right. Thank you very much. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much for that wonderful session. It's indeed a great one. All right. All right. All right. Thank you all. Thank you, Vivian. Thank you, Ayodele. Thank you. Thank you, Khadija. Thank you. All right. So, I'm going to list out 10 cogent points I was able to get from this meeting. Sir, can you mute yourself? Can you mute yourself? Okay. All right. All right. So I'm going to list out 10 cogent points that I got from everything our speaker has said. And these are wonderful points I want you to note. He said a lot of things that, I was not able to put them down. But then I put down just 10 things I want you to focus on. Is the first one is your idea must be what? Sustainable. Right? Your idea must be sustainable. Your idea must be sustainable. The second one is that scalability. Your idea must be able to scale. You have to check how can you grow both in profits, both in size. What is the extent in which you can grow? You must check the scalability of your idea before you launch that agribusiness, either in aquaculture or maybe you are planning to launch in another sector. So you also must know that your idea must be profitable. You are there for the money, right? You are there for the money. And in profitability, that's where the market survey comes in. You have to know that, is there ready market for this kind of idea that you are bringing out? That's where you have to do something different. You don't have to do what people are doing. Come in with what? Something different, and have the spirit of excellence. Ensure that what you want to do, you are doing it with what? Much excellence. And you have to what? Next one is build the right network. Build the right network for your business. For your business to succeed, you have to be in the same network. And that's why, if you notice in your scholarship program, we are asking you, how will you feel when you have a forum where you can have link with aquaculture experts, and they teach you, they answer your questions, they put you through, they post opportunities for internship, partnership and all. That's why we are giving you a kind of network that you will need to succeed in this kind of what sector, because we understand that if you don't have this network, you may not be able to grow faster. And your network is always your network. Who did you know? The person you know may not be able to give you money, but he will be able to know someone else that will what? Give you the money you need to grow your business. And the other one is get mentorship. Have a mentor. For instance, now our brand, we have 4 strategic mentors on board as an advisory board members that is mentoring even this brand. There's no brand that you see there today that are not what having a mentor that mentor them directly or maybe from afar. So you must get a mentor. You can't do it alone. You have to ride on the shoulders of mentor. Those things that you want to use 2 years to do, you can use 20 minutes to do it. I'm telling you, only if you get a mentor. And also, you have to what find models. Look for people that have run that path, that have succeeded, as I said, that have succeeded, that you need to pattern and follow on that path to know, okay, this is how I want to do it, this is how I want to do it. And also, don't gather wrong sets of people. Before you launch your business, the set of people that you gather, either as team, either as partners, will determine whether your business will go far. So don't gather wrong set of people. These are strategy that you need to know. Also, there are sometimes that you need to do it alone. There are sometimes that you need to do it with people. Know when to do it alone. Know when to do it with people. Then the last point is embrace God. Right? So he ended up with what? Embrace God, because there's nothing you want to do if the God factor is not there, your strategy is missing, right? So whatever God you serve, whatever God you call on, embrace God and call on that God to answer you. Did you get it? So that's a final, that's where we are going to end this session. So if you have a question, we have just 7 minutes to go. If you have a question, you can ask now. So someone said I can support the marketing issue. I believe agriculture farmers should have a good idea of what size of fish is on a high demand so as to market their fish at the market size. So yes, you can support the marketing issue. Is a good place to come in. Yes, of course. So but when you want to support the marketing issue, you have to know, okay, the marketing area you want to come in, is it profitable? Is it scalable? You must know that. Okay, you must ensure that. Javan, thank you for that. If you have a question, you can ask now. We have just 6 minutes left so that our speaker can take your question. If you have a question, you can ask now. Just in 6 minutes, you are going to end the session today. So I'm waiting. If you have a question, I'm waiting. Okay. I believe that was a very clear session. That was a very amazing, and all of you understood those strategy very well, because I knew from what I've listened to that our speaker has done justice to explaining them. Even though he has a very short time, he was able to break it down for us to learn on how to launch our agribusiness at any point in time. Those strategy he has listed is enough for you to just start something. Even after now, after taking your course, after watching the video, after going into some practical session, you should be able to launch something. Okay, we have a we have a question. Sir, we have a question. So getting financial knowledge and getting financial assistance, how do one differentiate? How do you differentiate between getting financial knowledge and getting financial assistance?
Okay. Can you hear me, please? Okay. They are different. They are not the same. Financial knowledge is what you need before the assistance. Sometimes the financial assistance can be in form of knowledge as well. When you're not doing well financially, you need the knowledge to assist you. You need someone to put you through and tell you what you need to do, how to run your your finance. So financial knowledge is what many young entrepreneurs need. Even before, I was sharing with a friend of mine, I told him about running to my uncle some years back to request for a 10 million naira loan for my business. And he refused to give it to me because he's a businessman. He knew then that I didn't have the financial knowledge, but I was asking for financial assistance. Excuse me. Now, I was sincere with myself. I told my mom early this year, I said, Mama, if my uncle had given me that money I requested for, then without all this knowledge and experience I've gained or I've gathered, I would have wasted the money. I would have not done well. So, but if he gives me now, I will do well. So, financial knowledge is the prerequisite is what you need before the assistance in any form. So like I said, knowledge can also be in form of assistance. When you're not doing well,
True,
you will need
true.
the knowledge to put you through and to assist you to do well. I think we have another question.
All right, sir. We have another question which says, he said, this right association, there are some people we meet, but they will not open up to you. What can you do about that? Where you meet people
Oh,
and they are not
okay.
opening up to you.
All right. Move on, please.
That's
Don't
a
stay.
brilliant question.
Just move on. Just move on. Yes. In this
After-
agribusiness space,
yeah,
you have to be careful of people you meet as well. See, even up to now, some big players in the business, they are, don't be so. I'm not trying to talk to talk bad of anyone or to badmouth anyone, but we still have some big players in this game that we believe that they are big players, but you need to be careful.
yeah.
You need to be mindful of people you meet as well. And if you meet anyone and it's not ready to open up to you, listen. We have many farmers that are doing better. Move on. Keep looking for. Keep searching. Again, watch your approach of meeting them. Some might not be.
Mm,
They might not be bad. Some might not be the way you are thinking. It is your approach, how you approach them, the kind of the way you have you went to them. Like I wrote a post some years back. The title of the post is "Buy a Coke for Dangote." That's the title of the
wow.
post. Buy a Coke for Dangote. Dangote did not need your Coke. Coke is very cheap. It's too cheap for Dangote. He can afford it 1 million times. But many of those rich men, many of those wealthy people, many of those big guys or big players in the industry, many of them, you know, they also want to see that you have value. So don't portray yourself
Mm,
as a pest or someone that is just coming to take from them. Don't show yourself as an opportunist. Come like someone that can also add value. Then, if yet if they're not willing to help you, we still have people that can help you. Keep searching, keep moving. And like I said, if you connect yourself to as a group or cluster of people that are doing the same business with you will definitely get one or two person that will help you.
true, true, true. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir. That was a brilliant question, and you made justice to that answer already. So we have a last question here. Thank you, sir, for this session. My question is this: how do we know our idea is sustainable? How do we know our idea is sustainable? How do we know our idea is sustainable? Exactly.
It's actually a big question. And if I should explain this question, we will not live here today. So,
All right.
you
Maybe
know that
maybe
your
you
idea,
can just maybe you can just say
let me just
little thing
summarize.
in 1 minute, yes, so that we can you can answer the question in a text and you will send it to them. Yes.
No, Allah.
Maybe you
So
can summarize it
let me
now
just
then. All right. All right. All right.
let me
All
just
right, sir.
summarize it. Let me summarize it. So, how to know that your idea is sustainable is understanding your value proposition. You need to be honest with yourself. Now, do you have your pitch desk? Do you understand what you are coming to do and the solution you are bringing? The first thing is, before you even create a solution, you need to identify the problems. So, what are the problems you are coming to solve? How do you want to solve it? So you will know even from the solution you are bringing. Oh, this thing is is gonna last, and it will make you fly. There are many factors involved, but the biggest thing is having a solution. You should have the short term, the long term. Even not even long term, short term, medium term, and long term solution you are bringing. Again, your value proposition is very important. What are you bringing? What's the value you are creating? So these are the things you need to check to know if your idea is sustainable. Again, ask questions. Like I said, meet people, talk to them, engage them. In fact, you don't even need to tell them that this is your idea. Just engage them. Do combat, in combat when you are having a conversation with people, you will know. You will know. In fact, you will know if that idea has been in the market or not, and you will know if you are coming with something good that would last or not. Let me stop there. We don't have time. We don't have time.
All right, thank you very much. Because he had to join another session by 6, by 5, basically. So thank you
Yes.
very much for
Yeah.
this session, Mr. Solomon. I really appreciate you for joining us. And thanks to everyone for joining. Thank you. I believe you enjoyed this session. I can see people saying it's really an insightful session. Thanks for the opportunity. It's a very very great session that you won't want to miss. So if you have missed anything out of this session today, just go back and go and rewatch it. Just go back and go and rewatch it. So thank you very much for joining us. See you next week in the next webinar. I won't want you to miss that one also, because that is going to be basically focused on aquaculture sector, where you are going to be learning from the top top mentor in the industry. Is going to teach you on how to manage a big farm. This is someone that has managed a large farm of aquaculture and different value chains in aquaculture products, both in processing, both in distribution and all. Is a very very big farm in Nigeria here, and the person is going to be coming to teach us and teach everyone on how to what succeed in aquaculture, his story, how he started and all. So I won't want you to miss this. Invite everybody, both your friends and your peers on the group. Remind them that they should join the next webinar. So thank you very much. Bye. See you in your room. Bye.